Hi guys, it's Catherine, and I do want to apologize for the mess. I am still in the middle of my huge reorganization project, but I wanted to take a really quick time out to share something I'm doing. And this is a great idea if you yourself have kids, or if you babysit, even if you don't have kids, but maybe friends and family members do. I think we can all remember what it was like when we were growing up. We didn't want to go to maybe, Auntie whoever's house because she didn't have kids and it was boring there because she had no toys. Well, this is a great way to reuse some of your supplies so that it's not all going in the recycle and or the trash, and it all gets a second life, and it keeps your kids happy and entertained and in one spot while you do your thing. So uh, things like this, out of date planners, I paid maybe $2 for this. I love Lily Pulitzer, so my kid loves it. Anything I'm into, he's all about, because he's still at that age where I'm cool. So yes, I took the stickers out for myself, but he loves this because it's a quote real planner, and I have another one that's out of date, and he has that one and he's just over the moon with it, and he brings it around the house and he puts stickers in it. And then there's things like this where I bought this and then I'm like, what was I thinking? Total impulse buy, and I regretted it, but it's far too late to bring it back. No problem. He's gonna be thrilled with it. And it's the same stuff like this. I decided that, it worked for that year, but I can't see myself using it again. I used a few sheets, and even though they don't stick very well because they're from Target in the dollar spot, that's even better from my kid's perspective, because it means he gets to use the glue stick. And when you're 5, that's what it's all about, right? This was from a mystery grab bag of seconds and stuff like that. He's thrilled with it. So just extra Post-its. If you have the fun ones, it's great. Even if you don't, my kid is just, I can't keep Post-its without, he puts them everywhere. So these were both part of things from the dollar spot at Target. They both came with stickers. And this came with pens, that big bag, and a giant eraser. I don't know. This was actually the cover. The cover is from a Lily Pulitzer catalog. I didn't toss that paper in the recycle. I cut out a nice big piece. It's cardstock. This is just what their catalogs are like, and I made it into a cover. Scrap paper, stapled it, folded it, stapled it. Now it's an insert for him, and just covered blank ones. These are blank ones. He can just put stickers, and he actually asks for plain ones that are unlined. So he likes that. He'll be happy with that. These are just from the dollar store, and they're just erasers, but he likes them. They come apart. And they're fancy planning supplies. The Target dollar spot, and I use Prismacolor now, so I'm not going to throw those out. He can have all the Crayola ones, and he's happy because he has big people things now. And okay, if you don't have kids, you might not understand this, but it's all about managing expectations and avoiding disappointment. I cut up every sticker sheet. Whenever possible, I cut them up. And I would not have a problem with telling my kid, you can pick from 3 pockets. Because if you have a child roughly under the age of 7 and you sneeze, all the stickers are now gone. Literally, it's just the way it is. And they oftentimes at that age and under don't understand the concept of, no, I can't undo it. No, there are no more. Yes, there were a lot, and that doesn't mean that there are still going to be a lot. I can't fix that. So I cut them up always, and he is free to pick from whatever. These were from Joann's, from their now defunct Studio 112 line, and they were those things cost between $1 and $3. I don't use them anymore. This is the same thing. He'll be thrilled with it, and it's great because they're words, and at his age he wants to learn to read, so it's perfect. He has his cars and his labels, so he can do his like quote real planning. And then these were like notebooks. I think we've all done this. If you're watching this video, you're into planner things, and there's just going to be like that notebook that you can't leave without, and then you're like, okay, this is sat forever. What was I thinking? I'm so wasteful. Tear up the pages you've used, give it to your kid. They'll be so happy. I discovered mild liners. I now have no use for fluorescent ones. Kids are going to be thrilled to use the fluorescent marker. And, you know, my son actually has an easier time with this kind of pen. So, fine. He can have these ones now that, these are Ink Joys, like the old-fashioned ones. I like the new Ink Joys. He's going to be thrilled to use these. These were Dollar Spot. And, like, my kid is all about the ladies. So they're princesses. He loves it. These are shaped like candies, and they smell nice. He loved them. He was so excited when I showed him this stuff. This was from the Dollar Spot, and this is, like, part of that notebook. It's from the Dollar Spot. Same thing. Anytime it's possible, I cut that sticker sheet up. And I will hand him that, and, like, when I am doing his planner with him, we take the sticker sheets and we cut them up right away. And he just doesn't even question it. This one kind of couldn't be cut up, but once there's more missing from the middle, I definitely will. So yeah, for the most part, the like investment for this, most of this stuff was either like it came in something, or like some of this stuff was like a freebie, although you can get these from Daiso. So, and they come in like a 3-pack for $1.50. You know, well, this is all Dollar Spot stuff for the most part, or Dollar Store. You know, even this bin was from the Dollar Spot, and this little thing here was from Daiso. And so, like, maybe these notebooks would be the most expensive thing, but and this was probably about $3. But yeah, so don't throw those things away, set them aside, and if you really truly don't have any kids in your life that can use this stuff, donate this stuff to school. Seriously, my brother-in-law is a school teacher, and we have a lot of teachers on that side of the family, and the smallest things we don't even think about. They desperately need things like paper. A middle school, high school, a pen is like a luxury. So the teachers are supplying these things. Donate them to a school if you don't have a kid that could benefit from these things. And because they can all have a second life, don't just toss it if there's another choice. And if you do have a kid, this is a great thing to have them doing while you're doing your thing, and you don't have to worry that they're like burning down the house in the half an hour that you took to yourself to lay down some stickers and plan out the week. And they get to feel like they're doing it too. And that's a big thing, because kids that age, they want to spend that time with you. So find ways to do it that you like too. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. See you next time.